Do you think this is going to be fast enough that we can go from 1 minute grid down to tick by tick?
That'd be like the very best outcome. There's nothing that like lore physics-wise prevents this. The exciting thing for me is seeing the like business use case.
I'm Vais. I'm the head of Equity Quant Research. The philosophy of our business is very simple. We try to understand what drives companies, their revenues, try to model those things so we can forecast them. It's ultimately a research and forecasting businesses. There is something that happens in the world that creates some data artifact somewhere. It ultimately breaks down to, can we observe that data artifact, building models of those things, and then being able to source liquidity to be able to get on and manage that risk. We're solving complex problems that require the intersection of very sophisticated quantitative research and very large-scale systems and data analysis. A formula on a whiteboard doesn't make money. It's really the intersection of these two things that allows us to generate the kinds of returns that we're aiming for. It actually creates like at least some thesis about why these guys can have edge in this space. There is nowhere that I know of that invests so much in their people and gives them so much freedom and accountability to thrive. You start with an amazing baseline of raw innate talent. My job is to create the environment where they are the most likely to succeed. Do they need help from technical disciplines, but maybe we don't have expertise in that team? Can we bring that expertise to bear from another team within the firm? Can we help them refine their thesis of making money? Can we help them identify liquidity, how to source liquidity? The way I think about hiring for our teams is I am always hiring for slope, not intercept. All I care about is your potential. What I actually want to know is, have you solved problems in novel ways before? Have you pushed boundaries previously? When you take that lens on hiring, you end up with people who really are constantly growing, constantly challenging you, spotting opportunity, and over a period of 2 to 5 years, taking on an order of magnitude more responsibility than they ever had before. You actually want them to take risk, having out-of-the-box ideas, running with them, and then giving them feedback along the way. It's the part of the job that makes the whole thing worth it. Folks will work in an integrated team day in and day out, laser focused on that one thing of building and monetizing that opportunity. Every day we're learning something and we're evolving our approach and getting better because the market's changing, because we identify new opportunities, because we get new talent that brings new capabilities to us, and then through that, harvesting higher and higher returns, deploying more capital. Building the business around talent is both the ethos of EQR, but is also the ethos of Citadel writ large. We start with, is there an opportunity? And then once we've identified an opportunity, what is the right team to bring to bear? And then what are the models we need to build? What is the data we need to source to pull it all together? The reality is we've just gotten started. The number of ideas that we have on our forward pipeline are our future and a huge forward commercial opportunity.